Do you want to build a loading pin using stuff you've got at home? Well, here's how. So what you're gonna need. First up, a rope. Approximately 1 to 1.5 meters long, or 2 to 3 meters if you want to go for double thickness. And more importantly, you're gonna need the ability to handle extreme failure, because tying these knots is a hell of a pain in the ass. We're gonna go through 4 variations of knots, going from the easiest to the most advanced. Each one gets thicker and more stable, but also more difficult to tie. So let's get right in. First up is a simple overhand knot. This knot is super easy to make, it's very basic. So first up, fold the rope in half because we need to make the O shape. Form a loop with the end of the rope, then tuck the end of the rope through the loop and pull the knot tight. It's the easiest variation, it's nothing special. It doesn't create much thickness around the rope, which may cause the plates to fall through, and it's also crooked as hell. There's no symmetry in there. So let's move up to the double overhand knot. This knot is simply an upgraded version of the simple overhand knot. So again you make a loop with the end of the rope and then you tuck the end of the rope through the loop, but you do it twice. And again you pull the knot tight. The double overhand is a bit better variation of the simple one since it's a bit thicker. But it's still asymmetrical and not wide enough to hold large plates securely. So let's move on to the stevedore knot. With the stevedore knot, we have to make a loop with the rope again, then we pass the working end up from behind the loop, we take it down from the front, and then again pass it up from behind the loop. Then we feed it through the loop and pull both ends to tighten. A good thing about this knot is that it has this 90-degree turn, which adds stability when it's on the floor. But again, it's still not symmetrical, and it may be too small for the larger plates. And last but definitely not least is the diamond knot. Diamond knot is perfectly symmetrical. It's very thick, very beefy, but it's also horribly annoying to tie. So here's how to do it. First, you make a rope loop and encircle it with the rope. Then we pass a part of the rope through the loop, pass the end through the loop, take it up, pass it through the first loop again, take the other rope and through the loop, and hold the big loop and pull the ends to tighten. So this knot is perfectly symmetrical, it's thick and stable, best for keeping plates in place. So if you're just testing this out, start with the overhand or with the double overhand, but if you want a really good loading pin that will actually hold the weight, then go for the diamond. It's worth the struggle. So that's everything for me for today. Thanks a lot for watching.